Charlie Nascar here. We're getting ready for probably what is the second most important race in the NASCAR season. Third most important is the Daytona 500. The number one most important race is the race at Homestead for the championship. The reason why this is the second most important race is because this is known as the Great Eliminator, the Equalizer. The one that's going to separate the men from the boys. This is the one that's going to test how good you are and how lucky you are. All in one. I love this race. This one is most exciting. Watching people's fortune change on the reliance of others. And I happen to think we'll get some Toyotas finally knocked out of the chase. Hopefully. And on other news, the whole thing with Martin Truex and the cheating Toyotas. Look, until Brian France and Steve O'Donnell get off their lazy asses and actually enforce punishments, this is what's going to happen. I mean, the first race of the chase, Truex and Johnson, 2 days after, they said, oh yeah, chase contenders go ahead and violate rules. They're going to go ahead and be stiff punishments. Ain't seen shit yet. And hey, I'm even saying that about Jimmy Johnson. I love Hendrick, motorsports drivers. So I'm excited about this race. Some of the Toyotas are going to get eliminated. Probably some other people too. I don't think Austin Dillon's making it past this. I also don't think Carl Edwards is making it either. Those two I know are definitely out. But others to look out for are, Logano. Will he make it to the next round? Will Kenseth make it? Those two I'm kind of interested about. Those two are on the cusp. Now, anyway, on to my top 4 picks. You can either submit top 4 picks to me on Twitter at CDieter88. That is CDIETER 88. Follow me on Twitter. I always follow right back. Or you can go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Please leave it before the green flag drops at the race, which will be around 2 o'clock Eastern time. Probably 2:30 because how CNBC does it, or NBC Sports Network, whatever the fuck it is. They always prolong and drag. And if you didn't miss my video from Thursday, I pretty much bitched out Brian France because this race needs to be on local networks, because this is one of those races that can draw in more fans or bring fans back. So anyway, on to my top 4 picks. 4th pick I got coming in, Alex Bowman to 88. 3rd pick I got coming in, Joey Logano. 2nd, I think is going to be Chase Elliott, even though I know a couple other people have already picked him for winning. I think he's going to get 2nd. And number 1, and the king of restrictor plates till Dale Jr. comes back, Brad Keselowski. Which will be big for him because that's the only way he's advancing is if he wins. He's 34 points back, and I tried doing the math to figure out what needs to happen in order for him to point his way in, and we'll just put it this way. Smoke was coming out of my ears trying to figure all that shit out. So anyway, guys, I got Keselowski winning, and then moving on to the chase. That'd be 3 non-Toyota drivers doing it in a row. The last time that happened was last season, as a matter of fact, when Logano swept all 3 races. But I don't think anything like that's ever going to happen again. I think that's going to be one of those one-in-a-lifetime things. Now, as Jimmy Johnson does that next week, because those 3 tracks are pretty much money for him. So anyway, guys, looking forward to the race. I'm going to be watching it at a bar because due to my cable provider not showing the race, I will be having to go out and watch it. So post-race video will be a little while afterwards. See you all after the race. Fuck Toyota.